Almost a week of survival, and Pierre is slowly turning it into a hardened zombie slayer. But if he's to survive long term, he must find a place to settle down and fortify to protect himself from the roaming bandits. Okay, so Pierre finds himself once again starting at the tiny little house that's in the middle of nowhere. But I found a new target on the map. Let me show you guys. This here is intriguing. It is a municipal building, a governmental building, some sort of school or city hall, that type of thing. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere. And as I remember rightly, there was a tall wall here, a high wall. So it demands that we check it out. It's got water nearby for fishing. It could be the perfect place. I was going to head up here to this commercial area, what could be a shopping mall, let's face it, but we don't need loot. We need somewhere to settle down and somewhere to fortify for the long term. So we're going to jump in the van. We're going to leave this place behind, I think, for the last time. Let's find out what's there. And I almost forgot it again. Almost left the house without this valuable fresh vegetables. It's a lot. It's gonna really weigh Pierre down, but it is valuable stuff. Well, just absolutely typical. There's a lot of zombies. I was gonna fight them because it's zombies, and as I said, Pierre is an experienced zombie slayer, but he's also got handful. Come on, stop. Oh my god, that was close. He's also absolutely weighed down with quite a lot of vegetables. You can see he's very heavy loaded. That would have really restricted his movement. So even in that condition, just 3 zombies is too much. I was going to chuck them in the back of the van. See, this is the place I'm talking about. Just here, we've got a high wall. Got a really good feeling about this. Oh my god, they are out to get me today. I was just trying to drop off the vegetables and this zombie was right on me in no time. It came out of absolutely nowhere. But Pierre is always on his toes, but boy does he have to be. Any more? Where the hell did they come from? Okay, well, now that Pierre's dropped off all of those vegetables, he can move a little bit more freely, a little more easily. Right, 9mm rounds, that is valuable. So let's jump back in the truck. Let's see what we can find. What do you think this place is going to be? Is it going to be a bust, or is it going to be the perfect base location? Okay, well here we are. It is intriguing. Is that French flags on the front there? Is this some sort of government building? I think from here on in we might go in on foot because it looks like there could be a lot of zombies around. Let's get to clearing the place. Okay, well this place really does look interesting, doesn't it? It is a big bonus that the front gates are still intact. Just open that actually. Oh my god. What the hell happened there? Almost. Man. Again. Pierre's life flashed before his eyes then. Okay, we're just going to go in on foot because, yeah. Ooh, okay, well, whatever it is, we're going to have to fight for it. Let's hope it is worth fighting for. We've got 5 zombies to just fall back onto the main road. We don't want to attract any more than that at one time. Okay. Let's hope that those 4 levels of short blunt will be the difference for Pierre. There's always just a zombie just about to appear from behind. Okay, well this is turned out to be quite a challenge. 5 or 6 zombies. But it is... maybe it wasn't really a challenge for Pierre after all. Okay, let's just search the bodies before we go head back in. Yeah, we got a bit of rounds. Okay, nothing else though. I think I'm going to go in on foot. It looks like there could be a lot of zombies. We don't want to attract too much attention. Okay, so we can get some more quick one-shots like that, or quick knockdowns. Looks like we've got a lot of work to do in clearing the area. But we've got all afternoon. Here they come. But Pierre's absolutely flying through these groups of zombies. 1 or 2 shots, really instant kills or quick knockdowns. And we got a survivor. We got a survivor zombie. Maybe there'll be a group of bandits here. But they've got a nice looking bag and maybe they have some really useful gear inside it. Okay, it's always another zombie though. And there is maintenance level 1. I was just thinking this metal pipe or bar is actually lasting quite a long time. And that is definitely going to help it last even longer. Now, what is this survivor? Hold on. We got a large backpack. It is completely empty, but it is a large backpack. And that is going to really come in handy. Awesome. Actually, I might just drop off this bag of loot because it is just loot. There's nothing supplies wise we're really using. So I'm going to drop this off and switch out to the large backpack. Hey, there we go. Pierre's really starting to look the part now, isn't he? She actually could do with a wash as well. Okay, well, this place, as well as being really quite huge, also looks very, very beautiful indeed. But I'm thinking, yeah, all those French flags everywhere. It's some sort of government head office. It might just be offices, but it's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of potential. First, we've still got work to do with clearing the place though. Yeah, but this place, as I've said, is massive. So it really could take quite a long time to clear out and investigate. Yeah, maybe I should check around the rest of the outside, because it sounds like there's a lot of zombies. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Ooh, look at that. A couple of gas cans. I'm going to drop those on the floor so I don't forget them. Yeah, this is... Look at that. Look at that. That is some sort of meeting room. Some sort of government HQ, maybe where they even entertain sort of foreign politicians. There's a lake. This place looks amazing. It's got manicured gardens. Seems to be most of the zombies, but let's do a proper circuit. Okay, we've got a really large, is that a greenhouse? Maybe? It looks amazing, but what I can see is another group of zombies waiting to be slaughtered by Pierre. And they're making a run for it. They are making a run for it. Oh. Okay, that is the weapon broken. Somehow lost our belt. Must have accidentally dropped that off when we dropped off our bag, so we'll have to retrieve that. But let's try the hunting knife. See if we can build some experience, some expertise, some skill in another weapon class other than short blunt. But man, you can tell Pierre's a complete beginner in a short blunt. It's taking 3 or 4 hits every time. But this is the only way you can build up that important experience. Ooh, that was weird. That was a bit weird. Okay, I went for the jaw stab and the zombie was already face planted onto the floor. Okay, well, Pierre's spotted 1 more zombie off in the distance. And of course, there's always more. This place is absolutely massive. What can we see here? Got another road. I mean, who knows what's up there? But yeah, this place is absolutely huge open area. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Okay, well, Pierre's desperate to check out that building and see what is actually in there. It's going to be really interesting, but he's going to make sure our outside is clear, although we have ended up wandering quite a long way from the building. Always wary of heading on inside a building and then just getting surrounded and caught out, surprised by big groups of zombies outside. So always like to do a little circuit around the outside of the perimeter of the building, make sure it's safe and clear before we head on inside. Okay, splat. That's another group done. Actually, let's just have a look at the skills. How are we doing? Short blunt, absolutely flying. Short blade, almost at halfway to level 1 already. As I said before, we've got a lot of skill books. At some point we've got to settle down and read them so they can give some valuable boosts to Pierre's experience. We've got books for all of the physical, the stealth ones. Ooh, what the hell? Wow. That is certainly not a greenhouse. Some sort of fancy art collection. I guess it's designed to impress the visiting dignitaries. Absolutely useless in the zombie apocalypse though. Okay, well that seems to be most of the grounds cleared. I mean, who knows how far it goes off in that direction. We could see on the map that there wasn't another building for miles around. Let's head on inside the building, clear the zombies. Yeah, I think claim it as our own. Claim it as our base. But there's a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of zombies around and I can hear a lot of banging. We want to try and keep the place as intact as possible. Man, already Pierre's a little bit tired. Don't think we got any vitamins or any coffee or anything. Maybe if we're super lucky we'll find something in the kitchen that's right there. Let's check it out. There's a lot of banging. Slowly destroying the place, which is absolutely upsetting because it's in my mind it's already mine. Let's get in that kitchen. Let's see if we can maybe find something to keep Pierre going. Okay, just trying to figure out the best way in. Look at this. Look at this. I'm loving this. We got a little... Oh, wow. I was about to say we got a beautiful little courtyard, but what's really caught Pierre's eye, a generator. That is another massive piece of the jigsaw for planning long term, for surviving long term. Awesome. But it's already 7 o'clock in the evening. Pierre's getting tired. And it's also gonna get dark soon, got maybe 2 or 3 hours, so I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to clear this place. It is big. There is a lot of banging, as you can hear, so there's still a lot of zombies inside, and Pierre is getting more and more tired by the minute. But let's head inside, let's see how much progress we can make. Actually, I'm gonna maybe bring this zombie outside, try and not get the too much blood in what is now Pierre's fancy new home. Okay. We're just going to have to go door to door, room to room, slowly clear the place. We got a little kitchen area with a freezer. Every moment that passes, I'm just loving this place more and more. That is a big kitchen. This is beautiful. Man, look at this place. This is one fancy place. I don't suppose there'll be any sort of sleeping areas. I don't know, would they sleep here? Would they stay here? Would they put up the dignitaries overnight? This is going really well. It's only 8 o'clock. We're making good progress. Got to keep going until we don't hear any banging at all. Actually, let's not get the reception area too dirty. This place is so beautiful. It'd be a shame to sully it with blood and guts and gore. Man, look at that. Even the books look fancy. Even though there's actually hardly anything there. Let's have a look. We gonna find any useful crate magazines? Doesn't look like it. No. Appearances can be deceptive. Okay, that's the ground floor searched. Not a lot in the way of loot, but this place is beautiful. Pierre is in love. He's living the high life right now. We're just gonna have to get blood on the walls and on the floor. It's too much to take them downstairs. Ooh, we got another floor. This place is massive. Got a bathroom zombie, but just the one. But boy, Pierre is starting to feel the pace now. Let's hope there's not too much more work to do, because he's getting more and more tired. Look at that. This place. Is that a cat in a dress? Oh, I don't know. I was about to say how very French, but I don't know. I'm not sure if that's correct, but this place really is fancy. And we got a bed. We got one bedroom, which is kind of absolutely perfect. This place is amazing. Behold Pierre's new gaff, his new pad. There's zombies outside. There would be zombies outside, wouldn't there? What are we going to find here? Just attic space? There's banging somewhere. So we've missed something somewhere. Ooh, we got another bedroom. Beautiful. And we got a belt. Let's just wear that. Get properly tooled up again with our weapons. And we got some champagne to celebrate. Let's grab that. The work is still work to be done. Okay, I think there was another staircase going up to the top floor at the end here. So there might be another couple of rooms to search. Okay, we've got another beautiful, beautiful bedroom. I just can't get over just how perfect this place looks to be. What a place to settle down, put down some roots, get fortified, get crops. Maybe there's enough in that direction. Maybe there's some forest nearby. We could put some traps down. At the moment, this place just feels like the perfect base location. I was about to say we got one more task, and that's to clear the zombies outside. This could... Yeah, okay. There just had to be a big group, didn't there? There just had to be. Where did they come from? Pierre is kind of exhausted. So this is gonna be a challenge. There's one down. Should be okay. Okay, brilliant. Man, that was impressive just how well Pierre handled that, considering how tired he is. We're on a cabbage diet now, by the way. On a cabbage diet because Pierre is just eating all that rich French food. And actually, it was 2 chevrons going up. But it's now going back down, which is perfect. These are the traits that Pierre's found with the magazines: organized, burglar, fast learner, graceful, and dexterous. They're all going to be massive help. That zombie kill count has really jumped up this last 24 hours. 222 zombies killed, 6.5 days. Is this place safe to sleep in? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I was going to go back to the small house, but that place has had 3 zombies, if you remember. Just shut the doors. So I think as the bedrooms are on the very, very top floor, I think we'll be safe. There is a zombie in that door. Isn't there? No? There is a zombie still. Somewhere. Maybe they're outside. As long as... Yeah, I think they're going to be far enough away. I'm going to sleep in this far corner. And then, yeah, tomorrow, Pierre's going to move in. Okay, next morning, 9:30. Yeah, slept for about 11 hours. I did not realize he was that exhausted. God knows how long he would have slept for without the alarm. Let's finish clearing the house. There's still a zombie somewhere. I just can't find him. But there's also zombies out in the ground still. We want to try and keep this building as intact as possible. Okay, well, the zombie is actually right behind that door. So we're going to have to disassemble the long table. We don't have a saw or a hammer, but we can do that. But for the moment, they're barricaded inside. They are not a problem. But I think eventually that banging is going to just absolutely drive Pierre up the wall. But we know there's some zombies on the far south side, so we can find a door out of here. Let's take them out. Where the hell did this guy come from? Beautiful. That's why I wanted to get a hunting knife. Because we get that jaw stab buff. Okay. Wow, okay. Did not see that. Well, it looks like we're going to have to get the kitchen really messy. Okay, we haven't actually checked out this area. It's a garage space. Ooh, we got a winery. And we got another generator, which is beautiful. Is this going to be like, dare I say it, servants' quarters? I heard you coming, zombie. I heard you coming. Could this be maybe converted into some sort of storage? Ooh. Wow. The more and more I see of this place, the more and more I fall in love with it. And we got a paperclip. That will help with our lock picking attempts. Okay, but it turns out Pierre's going to be an absolute demon with this hunting knife by the look of it, because it is jaw stab after jaw stab after jaw stab at the moment. Guess we got apartments here for the servants that are on site. Wow, this jaw stab buff is quite a buff. That's about 5 jaw stabs in a row. Man, even this place is absolutely huge. There's about 9 or 10 bedrooms. And there's just so much potential here. Oh, wow. We've even found some really valuable ammo. And there might be ammo in there as well. That is an unexpected bonus if we can get in there. We haven't got a meat cleaver at the moment. Can we do it with the axe? Should we try it with the axe? Let's see if we can break on in. Yes, we can. Quite easily. Oh, wow. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely beautiful. No actual guns though. No actual guns. But a fair bit of ammo. Well, we've still got a little bit of work to do. There's still some places to check out and clear out. Let's finish the job. Okay, well, these are actually all sort of office spaces. Actually, let's take the wine. Why not? I think we will definitely be celebrating later on, because this place is just, it's just perfect. It's just the find of the century. I don't know what to call it. There's just not enough superlatives really. Okay, and with that, this wing at least is clear. There's still that one zombie that's sort of barricaded in the bathroom. And actually we're still going to sort out the grounds, haven't we? Let's do that. We're almost there. This place, this is Pierre's new home. Okay, well, one thing that is going to be a challenge is there's, I mean, this place I think is massive. I think it's going to have really big grounds, which is going to be good for things like trapping, but I guess that's the main road there. But it's going to be really difficult to keep this place zombie free. That I know they're just going to keep peering out of those woods. This place, it's huge. It's huge. I just really hope when the bandits come, and we can defend this place. We can stay here. There's a lot of work to do to fortify it. It's a lot of windows. This place is massive. Maybe it's even too big. I don't know. But let's get the van. Let's start moving in. Yeah, well, you see it time and time and time again. You get back to your vehicle, it's surrounded by zombies. It's possible, I suppose, at some point, zombies just wandering out from the forest could destroy those fences, those gates, which give Pierre's new place some valuable protection. That's probably very likely to happen there, which will be really frustrating if it does. Okay. Ooh, we got a lighter. We got a lighter. Every day that goes past, we just get a little bit more useful loot. Brilliant. Okay, well, the zombies for the moment just keep coming. There's a constant flow out from this wooded area just to the south, but I suppose that's a good thing. We can take them out now rather than leaving the area and they appear and then break down those gates. As I said, that would be really frustrating. And that's finally it. Finally it, at least for now. Okay, well, having all those zombie corpses out the front door like that, it just kind of ruins the wow factor, doesn't it, as you drive in. We made a mess of this place. As we drove in, we spotted a zombie there. Look, yeah, just making a run for it. This is going to be an issue. They're just going to keep appearing. Let's just draw them out. Okay, that's another little bit, a smaller step to making this place safe, and a snack for the reward as well. You know what I'm going to actually do before I move in, before I start unpacking the huge amount of loot that Pierre has already managed to accumulate? I'm going on a little bit of a drive. There was a road, a little path that went to the north. I want to see where that goes. Maybe there's a little outhouse or something, or something else to discover. Let's go find out. Okay, where do they keep coming from? Where do they keep coming from? Another 3 zombies in an area that we've already gone through, already cleared out. I got a feeling this is going to be a real recurring theme over these next few days. Oh wow, that was close. That's another close call. You can never really be entirely confident. It can go wrong in just a moment. Okay, well, before we head north, let's just go around this road here, zoom around, see what is around, and clear the area of any more zombies. Okay, well, this road comes to a dead end at the little sort of stream, river, I don't know what you want to call it. And let's head back to the crossroads, get that road to the north. Let's just try and figure out just how big this estate actually is. Okay, well, we can see zombies off in the distance, but this, I've got a bad feeling about this. This truck is actually too big, this van, to get through. We're miles away from our safe house, our new home, so I think that is enough exploring. Let's just have a look on the map, see how far north. Oh, you can actually see the path. The path goes right into the very corner up here. We know that there's a wall all the way here. I'm hoping that it extends all the way around. That would be just perfect. And you can see nearby, there is a lot to explore. That is a restaurant, so that might be worth checking out. But we've got, yeah, there's a lot to explore. Maybe that area there, commercial area, well, that's maybe we should start straight away to look for some smokes. I think that is, there shouldn't be, but nicotine, it's a big habit. We need to find some smokes, so maybe that is something that we can do next time out. But let's get back to, I don't know, there's just zombies everywhere. Where do they keep coming from? And as I said before, Pierre is an experienced killer now. We're coming up on 250 kills, which is pretty decent for 7 days. And every kill gives him a little bit more XP, raises his skill, and make him even better. Boom. That's another or 5 taken out. But yeah, there's always another one. Or 2. Or 3. They're coming in from miles around, I guess, responding to the noise of the band. Okay, we're good. Right, is that it for now? Is that it for now? For the moment, at least. Again, not a zombie. Okay, there's one. There's always another zombie. Man, where do they come from? And this is actually really near he has new home as well, so absolute must that we take them out. Brilliant. Phew. Wow. Things went really well. We must have killed a good 50 zombies. It's been a busy couple of days. I'm just looking at this place. Just looking at this. This is an orchard. We've got a walkway, and this would maybe make a brilliant option for a farm. It's a lot of work. We have to cut down all of those trees, but we might need the wood for fortifications and defenses. So the plan is coming together already on how to plan for the long term. As I said before, we definitely want to clean up this first courtyard. It doesn't feel very homely seeing all the blood and the corpses. Oh man, that made me jump. I hope that is not a sign that there are bandits nearby. Not already. Okay, well, it's only just hitting home again just how much gear we've got. We've got 3 full bags of loot, and we've got 2 front seats full. Oh no. Oh no. That's the power. That is the beginning of the end. Now we've got an interesting mechanic. Everything is just so dark and gloomy now. That is a real shame. We got an interesting mechanic in this playthrough, and that is we got blackouts. So we start with blackouts, and that's they start happening as we get close to the shut-off date. But for the moment, hopefully at least, I believe that's how it works. The power will come back on, but just realised what that does mean for now is we got a lot of fresh fruit, and it's not going to last more than a day or 2. That's a real shame. That is a shame. We're going to lose all of this fresh vegetables just as we were going to refrigerate it. But I suppose what we could do, put it in the fridge. Maybe the power will come on very soon and we won't lose all of that veg. But we got to look on the bright side. Yeah, it's got fancy, well, it's basically a palace, isn't it? It's basically a palace. It is well defended with high walls all the way around. And the power is back already. That is brilliant. So hopefully, maybe I guess we should. Nah, let's just leave the cabbage. No, we should probably put the cabbage in the freezer. So let's go and do that. But what I was going to say is we should look on the bright side. Well, now there is no dark side because the power is back, which is brilliant. So let's get the cabbage in the freezer. But this place, we got the forest out the back, so we want to get some trapping going as soon as possible. We've really got a plan for the long haul, get things in place, the infrastructure that will help here to survive the traps, the rain collector barrels, but also we got to do what we can to fortify this place for when we get that inevitable visit from the bandits. But first, let's get these in the freezer. Now we'll leave a couple out, but yeah, he's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of moving in to do. We've got so much loot, and once we've unpacked all the books, we can start reading, and we got about a dozen books. We've got possibly a full collection of Volume 1. Things couldn't have gone much better. Let's hope that continues. But the only way to find out is to like, comment, sub, hit the notification bell so you know when the next episode is out. Still can't get over just how perfect this place is. But for now, that's going to have to be all. Peace.